Hey everybody, welcome back to the DRP. I'm Master Aligned, and before you think about it, yeah, I know, I need to change the name eventually. I'm not going to be in a dorm forever, but it's the name I'm sticking with now. Rolling with it, should be fine. Anyway, hope you all had a good day. I had a really good day as far as Mondays go. Didn't have any classes today, they both got canceled. Went bowling, hit a few strikes here and there. Wasn't too shabby. Watched my Steelers get a win. They were scaring me there in that first quarter against the Dolphins, but they turned it around, looked pretty good overall. Hopefully they can beat Indianapolis next week, turn things around. So yeah, tonight I want to talk about NBA and opening week. Opening week has been full of action. I've been really impressed so far with what I've been seeing. So tonight I want to talk about 5 big things I saw from opening week. Some games going on right now, but from the first night of NBA to tonight, 5 big things I've seen. First thing, Warriors are not as good as I thought they'd be. I figured they'd be struggling because they lost KD, they lost Clay, lost a lot of people, and I thought, Steph will be fine without him. And they got D'Angelo Russell. They've looked really good together so far, but they haven't produced through the first 3 games. Steph was 2 for 11 from 3 versus the Clippers, 2 for 9 when they went to the Thunder. They got blown out in both those games. I watched the Clippers and the Warriors game. They just looked really bad throughout that whole game. They lost those games by a combined 47 points. They got in the win column tonight. They just beat the Pelicans. Steph looked pretty good, led the team with 26. D'Angelo Russell had 24. So those two look really good together, but man, did they miss Klay Thompson. And I miss Klay Thompson too, because you gotta represent the Cougs. But Steve Kerr is an amazing coach. I know he'll use the pieces he has, turn things around. He's got some really good pieces in there. I just don't know how much time it'll take him. So yeah, that's where the Warriors are right now. Got in the win column, but Pelicans are 0-4, so I don't know how much that means. We'll see. We'll see how the next few weeks look for them. If we go down I-5 a little to Los Angeles, you have 2 teams. Clippers, I just mentioned, blew out the Warriors, and the Lakers. Clippers look like the best team in LA right now. They're deeper than the Lakers. They got a better bench than the Lakers. They don't rely on 1 or 2 players like the Lakers do. The loss to the Suns kind of shocked me. The Suns, I don't think, are as a complete team as the Clippers. I don't think anyone really is as a complete team as the Clippers. If you just look at them on paper, they're just through and through really good team. But lost to the Suns by 8, and I think primarily it was due to a lack of the starters being productive outside of Kawhi and Patrick Beverley. 2 of their top 3 scorers were off the bench. You have Montrezl Harrell, who led the team with 28. Kawhi had 27. Lou Will had 23. So nothing surprising as far as I'm concerned, because we all expect Harrell and Lou Williams to come in every night and give you at least 20 points each, and that's what they did. Shot 46% from the field, but the Suns shot 50%. Devin Booker put up 30. Devin Booker's always a bucket. You know that. So they don't have Paul George yet. And I'm really interested to see how things go with Paul George, because they were able to get 2 really good wins without Paul George. So when they get him back, I think they win. They could go for 10 win streak, go on one of those crazy long winning streaks and just not look back. Clippers are just one of those teams. Everyone coming into the season thought Clippers are probably the 1 seed out of the West, and a lot of people have them as the favorites to win the whole thing this year. I see where they're coming from. Without Paul George, they're doing some really good things. So I expect it to just improve from here when they get Paul George back. The thing I saw, I really hope this happens. I want to see Ja Morant win Rookie of the Year. I watched the highlight reel from the Nets game. Puts up 30. He goes last offensive possession of their game, makes the game-tying bucket, goes down to the other end, plays defense on Kyrie, blocks him at the last second, force overtime. They end up winning on a buzzer beater from Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder got the assist from Ja Morant, put up 30 points, 9 assists. Ja Morant is just absolutely fearless. When he made the bucket, he was talking smack. Played Kyrie just about as perfect as you can do. Kyrie is not an easy player to defend, but He looks like rookie of the year, and I think a big part of that is Zion. Everyone before his surgery thought, all right, Zion, rookie of the year for sure. Zion this, Zion that, because all this hype is around him. But with him out for 8 weeks, you have to wonder what Ja Morant can do in that 8 weeks. And I think he's going to take full advantage of that. He's done that so far, averaging 16 points, 6 assists. They've only played 3 games. Zion Williamson still out for another 7 weeks, hasn't been a full week of NBA yet. So if Ja Morant can take advantage of the minutes he's getting, because he's in the starting lineup for the Grizzlies, he's going to be the new face of the Grizzlies, from what I can tell. So if he can take advantage of that and keep putting up good numbers and performing at a high level, like blocking potential game-winning shots and putting up 30 a night, he's rookie of the year. All right, thing number 4 sounds like something from Dr. Seuss, like thing 1, thing 2, something like that. But anyway, thing 4, Rockets are working very well. People were debating whether or not they'd work. Harden's a ball hog. So is Russell Westbrook. They're not going to go together. There's 2 point guards. There's only one ball. They're not going to work. Harden went off for 40 tonight, and Russell's 1 assist shy of a triple double. And it's basically been like that in every game they've played this year. They've only played 3 games, but they've both put up really good numbers in every game they've played. They haven't been really efficient from 3. They shot 22.7% against the Thunder, but they get to the line a lot. James Harden gets to the line more than just about anyone in the league. Harden against the Thunder tonight was 21 for 22 from the free throw line. The Thunder as a team had 24 attempts. They made 17 of them. It's not an awful performance from the line, but when you have one player that gets to the line as often as the other team, and he makes free throws at a high level, James Harden is pretty solid there. Not great shooting threes, but that's the thing though. Teams should be scared of the Rockets right now. Rockets are 2-1 right now. They're able to win without hitting a lot of threes. They're only shooting 31% through 3 games. But eventually, James Harden is going to start knocking down threes left and right. Like, oh, shimmy, oh, hits a step back. You know, the classic James Harden move, and it's just going to go in. So once James Harden starts clicking, teams are going to be scared. Rockets are going to make a push, I think. And Russell Westbrook is just going to keep producing. He's already had a bunch of highlight plays through all his games. He's had a triple double or pretty close to a triple double in each game so far. So I like the Rockets. I think they're going to work for the rest of the season. I forgot who it was. It was on another podcast I heard, one of the popular ones, I think. And I don't want to name names because I don't want to misquote anyone, but I remember hearing someone say the Rockets missed the playoffs, and it might have been on TV, but I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to misquote anyone. I heard someone say the Rockets missed the playoffs because they think Harden and Westbrook won't go together. I think they're wrong, and I will just let them go to on their ESPN app and look at the stats from the Rockets for the first 3 games. I think they work together. I think they're going to make the playoffs, and I think Harden will average at least 35 this year. And I don't know about Russell Westbrook averaging a triple double again. He's definitely capable of doing so. It'll just be a lot harder just because playing with James Harden, and we all knew that coming into the season, but that'll be interesting to see. Dallas Mavericks could go to the playoffs this year. Dallas Mavericks look awesome. KP and Luka is, oh my gosh, KP is just, it's unfair, honestly. He has the range of Steph Curry, but he's a foot taller than Steph Curry. Luka is really gifted for his size. He's got really good handles, and he's only played a couple games with Kristaps Porzingis, but he already has really good chemistry with him. Last game they went off. KP had 32, led the team. Luka had 29, had a triple double the game before. They look like one of the best duos in the league. You got Anthony Davis, LeBron. I think they're the best duo. Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum. I think they're number 2, but right behind them, KP and Luka. And I put Dame and McCollum up there just because they have more experience. They've been to the playoffs. They have a lot more chemistry together. But KP and Luka look really good together for as little as they've played together. I'm rooting for Dallas. They haven't been good in a long time. KP and Luka look like they can make it work in Dallas. I was originally going to do 5 things from opening week, but I wanted to throw in Damian Lillard's dunk against the Nuggets. Holy cow. Just listen to this call.
47 and 40% for Beasley.
Lillard attacks, flies through the air and stuffs it.
I was sitting down in my chair right here, and I literally screamed and jumped out of my seat. And that's one of my nominations for Dunk of the Year. And I just watched a dunk. This happened probably not 10 minutes ago. Rashawn Holmes from the Kings. Oh my gosh, he put someone on a poster. And Grant Napier, the play-by-play guy for the Kings, makes it so much better. And I love his voice. Just listen to him.
That's blue-collar work right there.
Holmes. Oh! If you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball. Oh, boy.
Woo! Throw it down, Mr. Holmes.
Look at this dunk over Barton. That is a thing of beauty.
That's one of my favorite catchphrases in all of play-by-play. Oh, if you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball. It just makes it so much better. I think those are top 2 right now for Dunk of the Year. And I want those 2 in the dunk contest right now. Damian Lillard, Rashawn Holmes, Vince Carter. Because everyone wants Vince Carter in the dunk contest. It's his last year. You got to put him in there. Those 3 for sure. We'll figure out one more later. Those are the things I saw. Quick recap of opening week. Thank you all for listening. Next time, I don't know what I'll be talking about. Hopefully someone can make a suggestion or I'll come up with something. So that's all I got time for today. Thanks to everyone for listening, and we'll see you next time.